Last time on this episode of The Grow Wire Show, Manna Nutrition's CEO and co-founder, Mark Moore, faced rejection after rejection until he finally connected with a peanut butter plant in Fitzgerald, Georgia that was willing to take the risk on his idea to save children with severe acute malnutrition. But just as they began manufacturing and turning Mark's vision into a reality, the economy plummeted.
We swam so far from shore that all we knew was we couldn't get back.
You're watching The Grow Wire Show.
When the recession essentially hit, you had, provided projections to investors and donors early on, correct?
Yes.
What were those projections and what happened?
They were way off. They actually called us and said, we have to have a meeting. And in effect, they just decided we're gonna get rid of all of you. And you need new people who know what they're doing. We were just trying to convince them. We're only mixing up 4 or 5 things here. I don't think we need rocket scientists to come run this. We need for things to turn. It's like you're having trouble with your kids. It's no excuse to go and turn them over and say, I'm done.
So when did you actually start seeing a big turning point for Manna?
When prices started falling and we became the cheapest in the world, that really started to trigger a reaction from the competitors. And it became a little bit of an arms race downward. When we got in, I think a box was about $55. That price is now more like $35. So the price has just plummeted. If you're UNICEF and you got a very limited budget to feed these children, that lower cost feeds probably 40% more kids than it used to.
So how many packets are you making every day or every second or minute or whatever?
It would be enough to feed 3,000 kids a day.
Do you know roughly how many lives Manna Nutrition has saved?
I think we're closing in on 3 million.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start crying. That's insane, that's so impressive. I just can't believe that.
You see over the 6-week transformation, a huge change because the kids, their skin gets brighter and they gain a bunch of weight. They might gain 6 pounds, But then in each instance you see the mom, and the transformation in the mom is also impressive. They're smiling and they're happy, and to be able to be a part of the process is inspiring.
Unlike other nonprofits, Manna Nutrition focuses heavily on business practices. Doing so allows the organization to continue to cut prices, saving so many more children's lives in the process.
In all of this, what would you say is the biggest lesson you've learned?
Persistence, I think. I thought it would be easier. It hasn't been. If someone else were to try something like this, you can't do it for people applauding or for the press releases. They're probably not coming, so it's just after it.
When you look back on everything, literally from living in Uganda to working in food aid for the government to all of these big companies saying no to you, to Fitzgerald, Georgia, with Manna Nutrition, saved roughly 3 million lives. What goes through your head?
We're not there yet. It's about $1 billion problem, I think. I mean, we could all cry about it and talk about how shallow we are, or we could actually do something about it. And I think that if it doesn't happen with innovative people who are entrepreneurs, it's probably not going to happen.
He was told no multiple times by major corporations. He understood the challenges that come with therapeutic food and food aid in general. And yet Mark Moore remained persistent in his vision for serving children with severe acute malnutrition. And because of that, he turned this into this. And now he's saved more than 3 million lives. If you want to get involved with Manna Nutrition, visit mannanutrition.org. See you next time on The Grow Wire Show.